In a small village nestled near rolling green hills, there lived a quiet and imaginative boy named Ethan. He loved nothing more than flying kites, but the other children often mocked him for his tattered, hand-me-down kite. One day, a fierce wind swept through the village, sending Ethan and the other children inside to take shelter. As the wind howled outside, Ethan looked out his window and saw his kite, which had escaped from its string, dancing wildly in the breeze. "Don't worry, little kite," he said, rushing outside to get it. But before he could reach it, the wind snatched it from the ground and carried it high into the sky. It soared over the rooftops, higher and higher, until it disappeared into the branches of the great whispering tree, a large ancient tree at the edge of town that was rumored to be magical. The other children claimed the tree was haunted and warned Ethan not to go near it, but he wasn't scared. He loved climbing trees, and besides, he couldn't let his kite, the one his grandpa had given him, be ruined. So he started to climb. As he went higher and higher, the wind grew stronger, whipping through the leaves and making the tree sway. But Ethan was determined to get his kite back. Finally, he reached the top and found his kite stuck in a fork in the branches. But as he reached for it, something caught his fingers. Startled, he pulled away and saw a tiny glowing creature dangling from his kite string. Startled, he fell backwards, hitting his head on a low-hanging branch. When he looked back, the creature was gone. Rubbing his head, he looked up just in time to see a small, shimmering figure emerge from behind the tree. Hovering in front of him was a beautiful girl, no taller than his knee, with gossamer wings and a dress that flowed around her like a whirlwind. "Who are you?" Ethan asked, his eyes wide with wonder. "I am Leora, the kite fairy," she said, her voice tinkling like wind chimes. "And you have just climbed the tallest tree in the Whispering Wood, a feat not accomplished by human hands in many years." She explained that she'd have been trapped in the tree when a gust of wind had caught her kite and sent it flying into the branches. She'd been stuck there ever since, unable to free herself from the string until Ethan and his kite came along. As a thank you for freeing her, she offered to grant him a wish. But Ethan surprised her by saying, "I just want to fly my kite." Leora smiled, her eyes twinkling. "As you wish," she said, waving her magic wand. Suddenly, Ethan's tattered kite was transformed into a magnificent new kite, even more beautiful than Leora's own. And so, with a grateful heart, Ethan flew his brand new kite, higher and higher until it disappeared into the clouds, knowing that he'd made a friend in the most unlikely of places.